It's day 24, and if I haven't said it before, you should know that you are awesome, you are great, and loved, and can achieve anything you want to. So just to recap before I get into today, there is an important action item that you need to be aware of, and that is the next assessment windows. And if you are an APC prelim candidate, you first must pass the prelim review before you submit for the chartered assessment. So please speak with your counsellor, have a plan in place to ensure it's completed on time and reviewed and approved. Now, in yesterday's video, when you were reviewing your mandatory competencies, which I hope you all did read out aloud so you can check on the readability. Does it make sense to you and others that read it? The logical order. Does it flow in a logical and sensible order? Spelling. Do you spot any errors such as you or your? Structure complexity. Is it clear and concise? And have you added additional words? Representation. Is it truthful and an accurate account of what you've done? I wanted to expand on this for your technical, core, and optional competencies. I'm sure I have made it very clear in the earlier videos that these are your day-to-day job. So I want you to ensure that you are reviewing these competencies slightly different as you will be assessed on your declared experience. Now, with these, I do recommend, but always seek the opinions and views from your counsellor to also ensure that they agree on the way that you have worked. But I want to introduce the pathway guide again, as you want to hear and see the lead in arching overstatement of your competency for that reading. So, for example, using client care level 2, you're going to ask yourself, Joshua, can you provide evidence of practical application of the principles and practice of client care in your area of practice? Then, you're going to read your statement out. The first time you are reading out aloud, I want you to check for those errors, the readability, etc. Then read it out again and see if it hits the points from the overarching box and statement from your pathway guide. Look, you can never underestimate the importance of writing and doing this sense check, as RICS and the assessors are expecting the whole submission to be written professionally as something that you'll be providing to a paying client. Think of it this way. While the assessors will be conducting the interview holistically, if they receive a submission with simple grammatical errors and spelling issues, with incomplete sentences or incorrect references, they will have doubts about your professionalism, and they will be wondering if, as a candidate who is presenting this to us, what are they presenting to clients? And while you are writing and giving sound advice, where providing this advice to clients could be in a written form, are you getting it right? And is it appropriate advice? And importantly, is it clear, and can any of it be misinterpreted? As the lack of care or ability to professionally write can indicate in many areas you have yet to be master of being an MRICS chartered surveyor to achieve those high professional standards. And while I'm really harping on that it needs to be 100%, please don't let perfectionism delay in submitting, as this is only one aspect, and the other aspect is the interview where you can wow the assessors to your declared experience. Recap, remember, readability, order, spelling, structure, the representation, and reading it out aloud. And also, 2, we need to switch it up. Go old school, pen and paper, highlighter, mark it up, change your location, try a different view, different office space, go on outside under a tree. You will be surprised that with just a different location, you can also get a different perspective. And a final tool, and I'm not saying you need it, but I love it. It's called Grammarly, not sponsored or affiliated in any way, but a great tool to really tighten up on your grammar, spelling, and spotting of errors. And there are going to be many other free tools similar to this that you can use. But if you are going to be using this or any other tool, I may suggest that you look over with it with your own eyes, your counselor and colleagues, to ensure it doesn't change something and you didn't want that to be changed. Now, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.